So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through some things to be aware of and cognizant of if you're starting on your first insurance claim fire restoration rehab. These are things, little hints and hacks, things you might not have thought of. You wanna really be aware of those so they don't jump up and bite you and cost you more money. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here at one of our insurance claim restoration jobs. So this project, we were just gonna replace the roof. We got this job by canvassing in this neighborhood after a recent hailstorm. My guys were knocking all through the neighborhood and they came back to get in their cars at the end of the day, and this house was on fire. Crazy. It's a crazy coincidence. So we've helped this client from day one. Immediately when the fire was put out, we covered everything up, made sure that we were in the dry, made sure we covered up the house, trying to keep as much of the interior protected as possible. And then we looped in one of the public adjusters who we know in our public adjuster and appraiser network and connected that public adjuster with the client. And the reason why you want to do that, it's very simple. Insurance company, if they come out and they take a look at your loss and you're not represented, it's going to leave you in the lurch. And I'm going to talk about that in a different video. It's very, very important on certain losses to have a PA involved. The other thing we did is approach the city, got some permits pulled for demo, for construction, for roofing, for cleanup. And then we put together a plan for how to get all of the damaged contents and coverings, like wall coverings, floor coverings, ceilings, fixtures, etc., out of the property. And then we're going to put this entire building back together, good as new. We're helping the client out. He's staying off site. Obviously, insurance company's paying for his accommodations. We're keeping him updated. We've got a cloud-based link where he can log in anytime, and we're updating almost 100 pictures a day of our progress, so he doesn't even have to come to the job site to see it. A couple things you got to be aware of when you're working a fire loss. Got to make sure that your people stay safe. You don't want them in there inhaling the particulates, the carbon, the soot, the smoke. So you got to make sure that they're staying safe. And then we got no power on the project, so we had to get temporary power generators. We're also going to bring temporary power to a T-pole, but those are all things that you don't really consider because they're a little bit out of the norm. Got to set up temporary water, temporary power. Got to make sure that you're squared away in that regard so you can actually get to work and work efficiently, because you don't want your crews on site and not accomplishing anything, especially if you're paying them by the day. A lot of times you do pay grunt labor and demo labor by the day. You don't want to burn through those resources because you do have limited resources from the insurance carrier with which to execute the restoration of a fire damaged building.